Yo, what's up? This is First coming at you from the Comeback Kids. No, this is not me coming back to start doing YouTube videos, but the clan just finished up an amazing war. I wasn't actually even a part of it. 41 stars. Average destruction 89.67. Now going down the list here, I don't see anything close to 89.67, almost 90% destruction. And so, well, there's 86.8%. That was pretty good down there against Salosa. Anyway, it was a phenomenal war. We had multiple Town Hall 10 3-stars. And so, in the interest of maintaining this war and the replays forever, I'm going to go ahead and put them on YouTube. And when we're feeling down, my fellow clanmates can go online and say, you know, we scored 41 stars in a 15v15 war against The Rock. We are awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through and this is what they did to our bases. Not much. They weren't a very good clan. Only used half their attacks, but in all fairness, this war was over before it really started. So we're going to go through. You can see what we did. We left 4 bases with 1 star left. There's a Town Hall 11 and 3 Town Hall 10s, and I'm not sure. Yeah, that was a Town Hall 10. So they had 1 Town Hall 11, and we had 1 Town Hall 11. So I'm going to go through and show all the 3-star raids, and I'll add a little commentary when I see something worth commentating about. Otherwise, enjoy. So this is Tane Soup going up against their number 2. Tane is a Town Hall 10 with very high-level heroes there. 31 and 28. See, he quakes open that wall. And he's going to quake open another wall. He's thinking about it, pondering his next decision. There we go. So he pokes 2 holes in the wall, so you got a straight shot right to the Town Hall. And he's creating a funnel here. That's a very wise move. He creates 2 sides of a funnel. Well, he tries. That golem kind of screws him a little bit and goes around on the bottom there. But he draws out the CC, and what he's trying to do is guide his Valks so they're not going to go around that outer ring of buildings. He wants to get them into the inside, and then get lucky and get a few of them to go inside all the way to the middle, which he gets darn near all of them, and they just shred the middle of that base. The video's a little jumpy. It's because the Valks are just so fast. So you see the heroes are going around the bottom there. The Valks are coming around the top. Meanwhile, there's a wizard there cleaning up the top, although it's about to die. And at this point, I see 1, 2, 3, 4 defense is alive. Now 3. The Valks are about to take out that cannon. Now there's 2. And he's got a queen with the ability. Even if that's all he had, queen with the ability, he'd still have at least a shot. But with about 7 or 8 Valks left over too, he's going to pop the queen's ability here. She goes invisible. This cannon's going to get distracted by all the Valks. The Valks are going to take it down, and the queen finishes the job. Got that 1 building left. Fantastic job by Tane Soup 710. Nope, I hit play again. No offense, Tane. We're not playing your replay again. Alright, the next one down is Doberman 81. He's our lone... No, he's one of 2 Town Hall 11s that we have. Doberman and Armadon. But Armadon was not in this war. So, first thing Doberman does is break open the wall. He's going to break open another sectional wall up on the top. Sends in a couple of golems. Creates a little funnel, makes sure his Valkyries are not going to stray. It's amazing how popular the Valkyries have become since they were updated to strike faster. It makes a huge difference. And you can see that they got nowhere to go but right into the middle. And with 2 single target Infernos, there's no reason to even bring a Rage, because that single target Inferno, each one is only attacking 1 Valkyrie each at a time. And so you can see they're down. Didn't even pose a problem. I'm not at Town Hall 11, so I don't have a lot of experience with the Grand Warden, but it appears that the Valks that stay within that Grand Warden keep their health pretty nicely. So he's got all 3 heroes, King and Queen, both have their ability left, and they're just going around from left to right, and I suspect they'll probably finish right there on that archer tower. So they're just making their way around. There's really nothing else alive. I think it's just the 3 heroes. Pops the Queen's ability. Now with the popping of the 2 abilities, he's got some archers and barbarians helping out. They're creating a little bit of a meat shield there for the Queen. I stand corrected. It may actually be this little barracks down on the bottom that is the last building to go down. Nope. I was right the first time. Archer tower goes down first. A great attack. Another 3-star. Next one down, we've got Granderson, 3-starred this base. Threw in a couple of bowlers for this raid. These Valks are just so fast. You can see that this replay is only 2 minutes long. In 2 minutes they just destroy a base. So he breaks in on 2 spots there, uses 8 quakes, direct shot into the middle. I mean, it's basically like the walls don't exist at this point. Sends in a couple of golems with bowlers behind and a couple of wizards to help create a funnel. And all he's trying to do is clear out enough buildings so the Valkyries will go right into the middle. It's got 20 Valkyries. Here they come. You can see none of them are going off to the side. They're all going right towards the middle buildings there. They don't all go into the center compartment. That'd be pretty tough to funnel all the way in, but most of them actually do. And look at that. I mean, the center's just gone. The center compartment just was eviscerated in a matter of seconds. He actually got a tremendous amount of his Valkyries to go into the middle, and that is a key. You're never going to get all of them to go into the middle, but the more you can get to go in the middle, the better off you're going to be. And Granderson doesn't have particularly high heroes. He's got 15 and 17, but those Valkyries are just so strong. And actually he's got one of his bowlers still alive there. Let's watch the bowler for a little bit, throwing them rocks. Kind of fun to see. Enemy Queen still got her ability. There's a golem out there protecting her. She's just taking out buildings. Even got a little Valkyrie, couple of Valkyries alive. And we're down to that last little compartment there. Queen's going to take out the last defense, and that's all she wrote. So congratulations, Granderson. Great attack. These bases are not particularly high. I mean, these are low walls. A lot of Town Hall 9 level defenses, but they've got Inferno towers. They've got extra traps. They've got the extra defenses. It is a legitimate Town Hall 10 takedown. All these raids. There's no such thing as an easy Town Hall 10 when they've got the Infernos, the extra Expo, and other defenses, etc. This is another base taken down by Doberman, our number 1. You can see again Mass Valk. That seems to be a common theme amongst these Town Hall 10 raids. Again, he brought 8 Quakes. He's going to break in twice. I'm guessing he's going to break in here and then maybe use the Quake on the backside. I don't remember this raid exactly. A couple of golems. Let's go ahead and watch here. And I mean, there's really not even much funneling he has to do. At this point, there's nowhere for them to go other than right into the middle. They're going to go into the middle. He's going to rage them up. And that center is just gone. This may look like 2 times or 4 times speed. This is just 1 time regular speed. And these Valks are just killing it. You know, he didn't stretch that Quake out to get the outside compartments. It doesn't matter. These Valks just shred through those skull walls like they're not even there. It's amazing. These are Max Valks just doing work. Has a couple of back-end troops there, those archers, helping to clean up the outside building. I suspect that Tesla or air defense are going to be the last couple of buildings that go down. Bomb goes off, doesn't really affect much. His king is doing just fine. Alright, looks like that Tesla's going to be Tesla or Army Camp. Which one's going to go down first? Alright, Tesla holds out there till the end. So well done, Doberman. 6-star war. Way to flex your muscles there on the Town Hall 10s. Very nice. Next base is J Farms, another Town Hall 10. You can see this is a Town Hall 10. It's got some Town Hall 8 level wizard towers there, Town Hall 9 level 1 Expos, but having those 2 Infernos just make it a challenge. Now J Farms decides to go in with just a standard go wipe, and that's, you know, really a recognition of how weak this base is. This is basically a Town Hall 9 with Infernos, and it's not even a high level Town Hall 9 with Infernos. And so J Farm doesn't have really high heroes, but he has you know, 240 troop spaces. He's got max P.E.K.K.A.s. He's got max wizards, max golems, 5 troops or 5 spell spaces. Doesn't even have a max free spell, and he just overpowers this base. So you can see up here, you got the couple of P.E.K.K.A.s and the queen and wizards going around clearing out the outside. Down here you got wizards and golems. He freezes the Inferno tower there. Probably would have waited a little bit longer on that freeze, because the freeze doesn't, I mean, that Inferno's not doing much on the golem. You want to save that for when the freeze is, I mean, when the Inferno is touching the wizards like it is right now, because they will go down pretty fast to an Inferno tower. Got the king doing work down here. Any buildings over here? Yeah, we've got 1 builder hut down there, so they're gonna have to go chase that. That'll be the last building to go down. But really a fantastic raid, J Farms. Nice recognition that this was a weak enough base that a go wipe could work nicely. J Farms has been doing a great job with his max hogs and going down and just beating on some of the high level Town Hall 9s and even sneaking a raid or 2 on low level Town Hall 10s. Not sure if he's used hogs on the Town Hall 10s, but he's done a fantastic job with those hogs. But on this base, the hogs weren't needed. And I think this was the first hit on the base, so didn't exactly know where the bombs were. So nice job, J Farms. Next raid is Von Vega. And this, I believe, is the last of the Town Hall 10. 3 stars, got 1 Inferno. It's a single target. Vaughn has been practicing with the bowlers, so you can see he's got 6 bowlers, and just breaking in, he's got some Valkyries in there that he brought in his clan castle. You got the bowlers, and there's just going to be rocks and golems and all kinds of stuff all over the place. freezes the clan castle troops. That single target's going to pick on those Valkyries one at a time. So those Valks go down. Single target's on the Golem now, so that's going to go down. You could see the rocks are just going everywhere. Took out the enemy king there. And everything's just kind of rolling through the base. And this was really just an overpowered raid. I mean, it just overwhelmed it with troops. His queen is still alive, but the ability's been used. She might survive. I think, if I remember this attack, she actually survives. She does a great job of just staying behind the golems, and she's able to stay alive that way. And so sometimes things just work out nicely. The troops follow the meat shields, the golems, giants, that kind of thing, and it works out real nicely. So you could see we're down to just the only thing left is that cannon that can do any damage, and that cannon shooting the golem. So we're going to fast forward. Queen finishes it up, and that's it. That's all she wrote. Well done, Von Vega. Next one is Andrew. He's our maxed out Town Hall 9 with 30/30 heroes. The classic hog raid. This is the enemy's top Town Hall 9. See, he opens up a path there straight into the queen. Triggers a giant bomb right next to the Tesla. I think he may have forgotten his fourth. Oh, there it is. Drops in a couple of golems, 3 golems actually, a couple wizards there to create a funnel, and all he's trying to do is clear out enough of those trash buildings that his enemy king is going to go right into the middle. Now it's a little risky to do what he did because there's a witch in the clan castle, and he does not have a poison to take care of that witch, but he's got enough wizards. Wizards do splash damage, and so that does take care of it. But sometimes if you don't get any wizards into the middle to help attack the enemy witch, those skeletons will just spawn over and over and will really distract your enemy king and queen. So that the quakes worked for him in this case, but anyone with lower heroes might have been a riskier move. So something to think about for those with lower heroes, that maybe a jump is required there rather than a quake, so you can still have a poison spell. Then he unleashes the hogs, and he's got some skellies sitting on the hogs. They're going to just harass him, but he's got two more heal spells, and as long as the hogs are in heal spells, those skeleton traps don't really do much to his hogs. You can see his enemy queen has stayed alive down there with her ability, so that's going to be huge for cleanup. And he's still got one more heal. He'll probably drop it right around that wizard tower. There it is. The hogs are going to take down the tower, take down the cannon, and then turn around and kill the skeletons. And then it's just all cleanup. So well done, Andrew. Well executed raid. You got the heroes into the middle, took out the enemy king, took out the enemy queen, took out the clan castle troops, and deployed your hogs with 3 heals left over. Textbook. So well done. Well done. I'm starting to see more hog raids at Town Hall 9, and it's a very good development. They're very strong. Napalm Norm. I think this was a 6-star war for Napalm Norm. You can see he brought the hogs as well. He's been doing really well with the hogs, learning how to use those beasts. So he draws out the clan castle, drops his golem. I suspect he's going to drop a poison spell here very soon. He's already triggered 1 giant bomb. Alright, drops the poison on the witch. That should, yeah, he dropped a second just to make sure that his witches, that those enemy witches will go down. Brings in a couple of wall breakers, breaks in the golems, and he, well, he's already killed the queen actually, even without his heroes. He killed them with the golem and the wizards. So the queen's dead, got 2 giant bombs already down. Now he split up his hogs. That is a little riskier because then one heal spell is not going to cover all your hogs. Now, the reason he gets away with it, and I think it's okay in this case, is because he didn't need a jump spell. So he had 4 heal spells. He could basically cover 3/4 or more of whatever was left over after his golems and wizard and heroes kill squad. He could cover with heal spells. So you can see he dropped the hogs in 2 spots, but they actually ended up converging up at the top, and he kept them all pretty healed up the whole way. He did lose a few hogs, spring traps, and they weren't in heals the whole time. But you can see that wizard tower is distracted by the golem, as is that archer tower, so he gets a nice cleanup. They're going to turn around, kill the skeleton traps. They're not going to take out the enemy king yet, but you can see that he's got both of his heroes with their abilities left, so that enemy king's not going to be a problem. So at this point, it's really just cleanup. Now he pops that ability on the king. I might have waited a little bit until the enemy king actually attacked him. It's a small thing, not a big deal, because obviously he's got a stronger level 15 king than the enemy's 11 king, and when he popped the ability, those barbs helped him by distracting the enemy king. But it was a matter of maybe waiting just a few more seconds for the enemy king to come after him and then popping the ability. And then nicely the king goes up to get that, while the hogs go down to get the town hall. So that was a nice split. I don't know how much time was left. At this point, you can pop the AQ ability. Pretty much as soon as the defenses are down and the enemy heroes are down, you can pop that Archer Queen ability and just get the extra archers out there on the map to help with cleanup. Obviously didn't need it in this particular case. Yeah, this base had some weird giant bomb locations, but didn't need it in that case, but something to think about. 3 minutes, every little thing can help. But nicely done, Napalm. I was right. Napalm Norm had a 6-star war. These enemy bases had a lot of witches in their clan castle. We're not used to that. Since the poison spell was changed, and you can't just drop poisons on top of enemy clan castle troops, they'll actually run away from it if they're not attacking a troop. That has made witches a more viable option in enemy clan castles. So, alright, he takes down the enemy queen and the clan castle. So he's able to drop those hogs down. Again, he's got 4 heals for him, so he can keep most of the map under a heal spell. He's got both heroes with both of their abilities, and really this is just a beautiful raid. When you can kill the enemy queen and even the enemy king sometimes without using any jump spells, and you got hogs with 4 spells, it's pretty tough to beat that. I mean, you're in a very strong position. So every defense is down, killing the skeleton traps. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward. It's just cleanup at this point. Again, the defenses are down, the enemy heroes are down. You can go ahead and pop that AQ ability just to get a few more archers out on the map. Or maybe Napalm Norm was just showing off to the Cornizen base here that he doesn't even need his AQ ability. So if that's the case, I kind of like it. But if that clock is winding down, go ahead and pop that ability and get a few more archers out there. Alright, this is actually me, my mini account. Pretty boring raid. It's just, I'm a Town Hall 8, so I don't have jump spells. I don't have an Archer Queen. So basically your only task here is to try to lure out the CC and kill the CC and then unleash the hogs. This base doesn't have an Archer Queen either, so even though it's technically a Town Hall 9, there's no Teslas, I mean there's no X-Bows and no Archer Queen, and so it's really a Town Hall 8. So this is Town Hall 8 versus Town Hall 8. Use the Barb King to attract the enemy clan castle troops, the skeletons that were left. I think the witches survived, or the witches died in the poison, but the skeletons had to go down. And then it's just unleash the hogs. And I got 3 heal spells, so you kind of wait for one of the batches of hogs to go down, and then heal up the other half. And got some skeletons riding my hogs there, so you want to keep your hogs in heal as much as possible. At this point, just I had to pick one of the groups, and I had picked what I thought was the weakest of the hogs. Got a little lucky there. That was a bad heal spell placement, because you can see those hogs almost went down to that giant bomb at the end. They're going to come over, kill the enemy king, and at that point, it's all over. Go ahead and fast forward. It's been fun having the Town Hall 8 account with level 4 hogs, and do some hogging there on the low-level bases. And finally, Carly taken out. This is a Town Hall 9, although she does not have her Archer Queen yet. But she does have the extra spell that a Town Hall 9 has, so she uses that. Uses 2 lightning spells and a quake to take out one of the enemy air defenses, and then just drops these dragons. And you can see she drops it behind the air sweeper, so that sweeper never plays a role at all, and really just overpowers this base. She's got that poison spell. The skeletons obviously aren't going to do anything, but she could have poisoned the witches. Didn't actually end up mattering. Those dragons take out the witches, and when the skeletons don't do anything to air troops, they don't play much of a role. Heals up the dragons and rages them. Tries to rage them right into those air defenses. Obviously she's got to take out those 2 air defenses, and once they go down, which the last one's about to go down now, and it's all over. Drops the king on the backside, creates a little bit of a distraction for those defenses, although the dragons weren't really close enough. So Carly's done a really good job when she was at Town Hall 8 of using dragons on enemy bases, and so she's still real good with the dragons. Good to see. Dragons don't have much of a role at Town Hall 9, just with the extra air defense. Actually, is there an extra air defense? Are there? Yes, there are 4 air defenses at Town Hall 9. An extra air sweeper, more bombs and traps. It just gets a little more complicated, but still able to do the dragons on those Town Hall 8s or low Town Hall 9s that haven't upgraded yet. Alright, well that is it. Congratulations, clan. Hope you enjoyed this video, and just kind of freeze a moment in time here and allow you to watch the replay of the 41-star war in a 15 versus 15. Clan's doing real well. The Town Hall 9s are learning hogs. I like to see that. Go Wipe is not the army that's going to get you consistent 3 stars on Town Hall 9s. Hogs, or even Valks, or balloons, Laloon. So like seeing these 3-star attacks on the Town Hall 10s. Valks are overpowered right now, so you could see a lot of folks using Valks. So anyway, keep up the good work, and clash on. We'll see you.